Hi Mealhouse family. I'm going to take you through today's meal. Today we're doing a charred broccoli salad with roasted red onions, has some pickled cranberries and a little bit of feta cheese to go over the top. And we're also doing a Mexican style bowl, so it has brown rice, black beans, tomatoes, cilantro, a little bit of queso fresco, or there's feta if you're doing there's some vegan feta if you're doing the vegan meal. And then it also has a chipotle sauce to go over the top. I'll take you through it. For our salad today, we're going to mix up. You have the broccoli and the onion together, and it's just in the deli. You can mix it up in there. You can mix it up in the bowl. We just want to give that a stir. And I would let this sit. You're going to want this. This, again, will be one of those ones that if it's served straight from the fridge, it might not be as good. So I would let it, you can get it ready and then let it sit for a minute, but it's going to be better if it's not ice cold from the fridge. So we'll get that mixed up just a little bit. And then we're going to add our pickled cranberries. And that has a nice vinegar touch to it. So I want to mix that in. It's going to help act as a little bit like a dressing on the broccoli. Get those mixed up. And then a little bit of feta on top. There may be some extra feta. You are all set. For our bowl this week, we're going to heat up the rice and beans. I've already heated these ones up. You can just do that in the microwave. These containers are microwave safe. If the rice and beans have been sitting for a couple days, you may want to add a teaspoon or so of water just to make sure there's enough moisture in there. They will dry out a little bit over time. So get those nice and hot, and I'm going to start with the rice and make kind of a ring. And then I'll put the black beans in the center. And then if you're doing the chicken, you'll have the chicken. If you're doing the vegan meal, you'll have some olive relish that will add some extra protein or it's extra oomph to it. We'll do the chicken kind of around. You don't have to be too fussy if you don't want. And then you have the tomatoes and cilantro. So the cilantro is just sitting right on top. You can pull it off for now. And then you can use, I'm going to do the tomatoes around the edge. And then cilantro. You can do a couple of things. Cilantro is like in sprigs. You can eat them just like this. You can do the cilantro in the middle. You can chop it up. I'm going to go ahead and put it in the middle for ours. There may be a little more cilantro than you need. That's okay. And then I'm going to do our queso. So you have queso fresco, so like a fresh cheese. It's just crumbled. It has a little bit of a kind of saltiness. It's kind of similar to feta, a little bit drier. We're going to do a little bit of that around. And then this is the chipotle sauce. I'm going to drizzle that over kind of in the center. It does have just a little heat, so if you're sensitive to heat, you could taste it first before you add it on the top. You could just keep it on the side. And then you can cut the lime that's in your bag, and you can squeeze that over each person's portion once they've done it. and you are set to go.